All right, y'all. So let's get into this. Let's get into another video. You guys know, man, nothing really happened in the market in terms of news. Okay, nothing really happened in terms of the news. So I don't want to hold you guys up for too long today. We're gonna look at a few things, and we're especially going to look at some crypto. Okay, we got to look at some crypto, and we got to see where the market is heading. In these next couple weeks, because you guys see what's happening, man. I know you guys see it. People getting bulled out. They getting bulled out, man. And you know, obviously we're cashing in. We're making some money. And it's all fun and games right now. Okay, you guys see what's happening. It's all. Hold on. Oh, y'all didn't know I could do that, huh? Y'all didn't know I could do that, huh? Yeah. So it's all fun and games right now. We all making money. It's hee ha ha's. You know what I'm saying? We're going crazy. We're going crazy. If you're not making money right now, like, I don't look, bro. Don't even DM me. I don't want. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. If you're not making money right now, something's wrong. Okay, but it's all it's all fun and games right now. Okay, so it's not always gonna be like this. So you want to take advantage, but let's get into a few things. There's not that much news that came out. Like nothing too crazy happened. Okay, so you have the U.S. interest rates and trade deals ahead of the United States reimposition of tariffs on July 9th. Remember, Trump only paused. There was only a pause in tariffs. Okay, there was never these are the deals. Now he's making deals. You guys saw a deal with Vietnam today, and you should expect more deals to come. But also, what if there's some countries that don't have deals, right? So I believe mid-July there's going to be a lot of back and forth with tariffs, and the market's going to be uncertain. Okay, there's probably going to be some fear instilled into the market. Let's say China, or let's say whoever doesn't want to do a deal, or Trump could say we're putting 150% tariffs on Canada. So you want to make sure you're staying in tune for that. And also Trump's tirade against the Federal Reserve and Chair Jerome Powell to lower rates has stoked investor worries of central banks' independence and credibility. It also has led to traders pricing in the possibility of early rate cuts, right? So now what you have is people aren't looking forward to the rate cuts anymore. It's already getting priced in, correct? So that's something to keep paying attention to as well. And then, as you know, Powell, he's basically saying he's not budging. He's saying, the central bank gathering in Portugal. He said at the central bank gathering in Portugal that he's going to wait and learn more. So he's not even budging. Okay, so we're gonna see how that plays out. But like I said, is he ha ha's right now. So I've seen people that don't make money making money right now. Just the fact, I've seen people who don't make money making money right now. That should tell you a whole lot. Okay, so July 9th, tariff day is creeping closer. Countries are scrambling to agree to trade deals with the USA. India is likely to ink a deal, whereas Japan is not, Trump said. So those are two important countries, and I'm anticipating more tariff news to come because, remember, he just paused it. So I believe that's the most important news. And to be honest, all of this kind of goes with what we've been talking about, which is, the market is in extreme greed. We're in extreme greed on multiple indicators, even greed right here. And, so like even right here, this thing is at 0.62, which is the lowest it's been in quite some time. This thing is at 0.62, like you see right here. And this is a very good indicator that I pay attention to a lot because it's usually right. So, we're at when this is this low, that means a lot of people, like a lot of people are in calls, are bulled up or peak euphoria. And this is where you kind of want to be more cautious. You don't want to be you don't want to be buying tops of things because you're more likely not going to get a discount. So you probably just want to stick with day trading, and maybe some possible puts. We'll talk about. I'm not going to get plays. I'm not going to get plays on here. I got to see how we're looking. Coming into next week. You guys know tomorrow is a half day, right? Thursday is a half day in the market, and then the 4th of July the market's closed. So really, we got to see how we're doing Monday, etc. So that's just something to keep paying attention to. But don't get it confused, okay? Rather, we get a nice dip, which I would personally like. I would like a correction. I've been making so much money. I want to buy some dips. I don't want to sit in here. I don't want to sit in here and buy Nvidia at all-time highs. Pass. Why? because we were buying it at $97 right here when you guys were all feared, okay, when it dipped down to $86 in April, and now it's back at 80, all-time highs 3 months later. Okay, so I'm looking for some sort of dip buy on huge stocks, and hopefully we get it. It looks like we might get it. Stay tuned for that. But the crypto total market cap, okay, I think this is the most important thing. If you're looking to make a lot of money, okay, I've seen this happen time and time again. I've been in 3 crypto bull runs, okay, 3 of them from 2016. 2021 was where I really got it. And this run, I'm anticipating to get it like I've never gotten it before. And if you're following along, you've already seen some of the things we've been hitting, but I think it's going to get even more crazy just based on, what we're seeing with the total crypto market cap in general. Okay, this thing has some extreme price targets, okay, extreme, to where it's going to 4 trillion. You're going to see it at 8 trillion. This might even go to 10, 11, 12 trillion. We're going to be keeping track of this as well. And right now it looks like it's gearing up to make a nice leg to the upside. And that's why I said, I believe what's going to happen is there is going to drag a lot more people into the market. And then eventually, we'll probably correct as those dummies and as those, people who don't know as much get into a bunch of things. And then, so that's something that I'm paying attention to heavily. But we all know the market is going to soar. We all know the market is going to continue to put in new highs. And this is only the beginning, okay? So don't let this beginning be the end for your portfolio, okay? Stack the wins like we've been doing, right? Wait for another dip, or day trade in the meantime. Don't get overconfident, and you're going to be just fine, because there's going to be way easier setups that are going to come along, okay? I promise you. Like, we've been getting easy setups for the past 2 weeks, and now people are coming into this week thinking they're going to get the same setups that we saw 2 weeks ago. It's not how the market works, okay? That's not how the market works. As in, you have to be confident enough to buy those dips. You got to be confident enough to know what you're doing. But yeah, anyways, guys, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, man. Put in the comments what else you want to talk about. Make sure you like and subscribe, okay? We're going to continue to put out these types of videos. We didn't have that much news today. I mean, Tesla had some numbers and stuff, but really, we don't got to talk about that. We can look at Tesla really quick. And Tesla, is holding above 305. And for me, this really needs above 331 to get its legs back under it and to go back to all-time highs and to go retest 357. So, this has a lot of room, and, will it do it this time around? We'll have to see. And, it's ugly. It's ugly. I think there's way better stocks that you could be getting into, okay? But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this live, or this video. Sorry, I'm so used to doing lives. But I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.